We're live. Although I do have something that you might be interested in seeing.
What's that?
This email.
Oh man, how exciting!
Yeah, there you go.
Quicker than we thought.
Bye. An email, some sort of electronic mail. She is. I held her back from greatness. She's off to just make better scores than ever before.
I don't think it's possible. I think I peaked.
It's all downhill from here.
The glory days are behind me.
So yeah, the big news is that the Steam page has been approved. No, I've just got attract mode on. This is footage from Dupu. This is his. Oh, you may not have known. Dupu did a Pin Pals stream earlier,
Oh, yeah.
or at least a partial stream after his Mario runs. I don't know if you've heard about the Mario Hour challenge. Hovercat has not heard about the Mario Hour challenge. So the idea is you have to beat, I think, 6 specific Mario games in under an hour.
Which ones?
Mario 1, Lost Levels, Mario 2, Mario 3, Mario World, and Mario 64. All of them in the same 1 hour block.
Seems very difficult.
And none of the
Say
Mario Lands.
impossible,
6.
but probably not.
There's it's like how runners are, and they're they've got their big runs that they're really excited about. That's like, it's kind of like the big Mario challenge. That's my analogy.
Marathon.
It is.
Except it's not.
Except it's probably one of the quicker speed runs.
Yeah. I'm gonna say.
Why is the track mode doing so well? That's just the nature of the game. The 2674, that was me, but it's gotten cows. I've come back while working on this to see a cow in the pen. I'm like, what? Why? How? How cow? Welcome in, everybody. Theron, Dupu, Dove. We're at 74% on the new Dabble Party board. I'm probably going to put off the Dabble Party dev stream until Pin Pals is done, or at least released. Because that's the one that is going to get a little bit more playtime, I think. So, I'm prioritizing. Look, it's about to get another cow. It just got a cow. It is randomly placing things. It just cowed. It just cowed all over the place. What a mess. Alas. So with the Steam page up, or going to be up, probably this week for wish listing, and we're gonna need a trailer. Oh, jeez. I think the first order of business is we need better art. Like that is I think challenge number 1 is this is not the kind of thing that the people are gonna want to look at. What if it horses? Don't put that thought out there into the world. Horse? Some sort of horse? Yeah, as memey as the donkey is, it is not a pretty sight. It's pretty awful. So the sheep is okay. I'm okay with the sheep to a certain degree. So let's see, where do I want to actually go here for this? Documents, GitHub, Pin Pals, Ball Touch, animals. You reckon we can make that goal? Yeah, probably. Wait, this is not the one I want. Well, spoilers. This is not the one we want. Did I put it in the wrong? No? Did I copy the wrong one? All right, let's just make a copy of another one. He's intimidating. Yeah, Donkey is straight up haunted. That is canon. Let's just make a copy of this one here. Why are all of these screwed up? This one? Okay, here we go. There we go. All right. So, yeah. All right, they have very specific sizes. All right, so let's first off place an image here. A very specific image. Look at this. This is good art. And this is what we have. We're gonna try to, you know, to get something akin to good art instead of art that you see here. So I think the sheep is good. The anification. It was bound to happen. All right, the sheep is good. And I think it stands out for a particular reason, and that is the circle is the body and the head is a separate entity. This is probably what we want to go for. It isn't just a head. Now, on very small things like the chick, it's adorable. It's fine. We can work with that. On the cat, it's a little cramped. We'll probably want to work on that. Chicken, he's got wings at least, and just being a head, that kind of works in the chicken's favor. But when you get to the larger animals, it's like, okay, what are we looking at here? Dog, that's pretty cursed. Pig is actually okay. I'm actually okay with the pig. There's precedent for the perfectly spherical pig. Sheep, great, A+. Sheep is good. Goat, it all falls apart. There's a lot of room. There's a lot of room in this circle to make this a goat's head and a big round body. Pig is great. Pig is great. I love the pig. The feet are a little bit big. Like I've got them flush with the ground, which doesn't make a lot of sense. I think they need to be angled outward, tangent. You know, going out from the body instead of down towards the ground that doesn't even exist under it. Yeah, we'll go for the rectangular pupils, the whole 9 yards. We'll make it a haunted goat. Donkey, awful. This is our challenge. Cow, again, could be a lot better. And then horse. He's very earnest. He's really excited. Maybe. I'm gonna put that firmly in wish list as like that'd be nice if we can make it in time for the planned release date. But we're not gonna expect that. We just need to get something good out the door. So we're gonna start with dog, just because we already have a dog. So what I think we want to do is get a head, or no, a shape. We want to get our circle to match, and make that the body, and then slap a head on top of that. So get us a nice little head here. Let's enhance good rover here. Good dog. All right, we're gonna do blending options. We are doing nice big heavy outlines. Not that big. Was it 10? I have been going with 10. Yes. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right, we're gonna start with just this. This is our starting point. So we're gonna think this is dog body. I guess there's nothing in the rulebook that says we have to go for 10 pixels. Like looking at the game, that outline is pretty thin in the game. Well, not thin, but like we're going for big, thick outlines. And I mean, looking at this image I'm seeing before me on the right, they goated already. Incredible. This is like, should have some Subway Surfers gameplay going to keep everyone occupied. But this is the way I should be streaming. Is just have a computer play video games for me. It's a definite short fused moment. Aw. All right. It's like looking at the Photoshop file, like that outline feels really small, but when I go out to about the size it would be, it's like, nah, that's reasonable actually. I guess it's just because I'm comparing it with the Anna art. So here's one thing. All right. Look at this clean outline. Like that's just a nice little circle brush with some very clean artwork. Like I could do that with a 10-point brush. And what would we wind up? Oh, see, that doesn't look as sharp. You know what I mean? Oh no. Like that looks like a pretty fuzzy line. Maybe. It's like that's probably doable. If I give it a little bit of fluff. So let's see what we can get away with a dog head. And I don't know how big a head we're gonna go for here. See, previously we did outline, like just the outline for Photoshop. The problem is that you get kind of a weird thing along corners. Let me see if I can demonstrate over here with how, well, for one thing, I'm doing an internal outline. Oh, I have the wrong color, don't I? There we go. Okay, no, I'm doing an external outline. So it's like you can't reasonably get thin lines in between stuff. Or I guess you have to get thin lines in between stuff. You have to kind of work around it in weird ways. Actually, I mean, would that be bad? I don't know. Like we could just try copy layer style, paste layer style, except make the outline thinner. Go for a 5-point outline, and then see if we can just make a dog head. Oh, see, I don't like how it looks. It looks weirdly blockier than I would like. I don't know. Like, I guess I don't have to worry as much about the size of stuff. Would it be easier just to draw the outline and then go through the work of filling it in? Like in CS2, you get some weird quirks with that. Here's an example. Let me just do a new layer. So in CS2, if I just take a shape like this, here, let's actually just do it like this. If I just take a shape, and then I want to fill it in with the paint bucket tool, I have a 0 tolerance. And even if I increase that, this is what I get. Oh, maybe if I do anti-aliasing. Yeah, even if I do anti-aliasing, I get these little pockets on the end, which is not great. We don't want that. We don't want that. So that's why I'm trying to avoid that, because it doesn't fill properly. Art. See this. Let me just. All right. Start by just like doing, and then improve. Right. first, straight up, just learn how does it work. Everything's a circle. Everything's a circle in art. Just start with this. Just draw a circle. Dog head. Right here, big fat dog head. And then give it a little bit of an outline. Except make the outline, you know, fluffy. So you got big old fluff. Like if, all right, imagine, break this down. Break this down. What is happening in this drawing? How do artists do art? See, there's definitely a circle in here. And just a little bit of fluff around it. Like there's hardly anything going on here. Art. I'm appreciating the art. I'm staring hard at the art. I'm trying to figure out how art works. I'm trying to break it down to its core components. That's my goal. Is I'm trying to trick my brain into thinking it can do art. Just a little bit of a fluffer. Smells like an art dog. Little fluffy, a little fluffer fluff. He's got to have his trademark goggles, but also some fluffy ears. Nope. That didn't do what I wanted. Too thin. All right, okay. Gotta have the goggles. Goggles are important. Let's start with just the shape. I can draw a circle. To be symmetrical in shape, that's a good question. Puppies are not symmetrical. I feel like I can get away with more like silly details by doing the distinct head-body approach that we've discussed. Because then, you know, as long as the body is a perfect circle, everything that's inside that circle is fair game for messing around with. This is why Mario Maker didn't have a fill tool. See a little scruff here. Dog chin. Okay, and then we fill in this. See, that is a problem, isn't it? Okay, we do this first. We have to kind of do a false fill. Yeah, there we go. Select. No, add to that the outline. And then, I guess include this little section, then contract selection by 4 pixels. There we go. New layer. Wait, no, I've already got a fill layer right here. Fill it all in. Real dog chin. Man, he just kind of stopped streaming. I wasn't like super involved in his community, so I don't know if there was any real reason going behind that other than just like life happens. All right. Maybe, yeah, see, now it feels like this outline is not thick enough. or rather this outline is too thick. Like, should I decrease to a 5 pixel outline overall? Oh yeah, I forgot. He actually was doing like commentary at GDQ. That's like crazy. All right. Dog face. I feel like I'm just like straight up like copy your homework but change it up a little bit kind of thing going on here. Oh, see, that's too much of a dog nose. See the nose. The nose needs to be the right size proportionally. It's very important. And also the face needs to be lower down to make the dog look smaller and younger. You gotta type it up. Perfect. And a little mlim. A little shine on the nose, a little highlight. A little eyebrow. Wonderful. Totally good enough, right? He's round. He's a round boy. Okay, so now here's this mess that we're gonna get into. Why is he round? We're gonna put little hands sticking out here. Little adorable. Yeah, he was just hungry. Like, this is fine, right? And then just give him some little fluffy bits. That's reasonable. That's reasonable. A little chiaroscuro shading. I think I've improved on your methods a little bit. We are on the same wavelength. Clean up his glasses a little bit. And we're basically there for one animal. Wait, Rover sure is a character that we have for some reason. That looks fine. Yeah, this is a little bit wrong here. But it's like, it's okay. Yes, it looks very wrong, but give that a little canvas flip here. Here, let's duplicate the whole layer and merge it into one object. Move it around. Honestly, it's a dog ball. It's a dog ball. If I was gonna change anything, be a little tiny bit of shading around like here on the ears. So let's figure out which layer we can actually do that on. There we go, this one right here. Just a little bit of lower. Oh, I just spotted a little bit of a dead spot there. They got missed. Yeah. Okay. I think we did it. I think we made a dog ball. A doggone good ball. Oh. Jeez. Dog new. 1:10 to go. How's our auto player working here? 1900? You got a 1900 at some point? All right, cool. Jeez. All right, it stopped at 19. It starts at 967. It doesn't even break 1,000 sometimes. It really is. I should just have this running in every stream, just in the corner. Oh boy. Yeah, this is fine. And this gives me some good tips to go off of. Specifically, a good like one color contrast shading is great for what we're doing here. See, it goes a little bit oranger, a little bit more saturated, and a little bit darker. I'm awful at color palettes. Like, it's one of those things like I'd like to be better at. And by one of those things, I mean like I want to be better at like most things. All right, so here we go. Dog. Better dog. Dog. Better dog. Oh, actually, that's another thing we should check out is what's the difference? How do we jump from here to here to here? Yeah, even slightly further into the orange territory. Well, I guess full on brown at that point. Heavy, heavy saturation and darker. All right, we're gonna kind of use that as our guide. And then we jump all the way to like straight up brown for that. Now that one is the exact same. Oh, geez, that kind of startled me. I guess the music is kind of quiet, huh? Welcome in, Al. Al, look, it's Rover. Wah, wah. Yeah, same hue right there. It just goes way down to here. That is Rover. We're arting it up. We're switching to the sheep method. We're going with how the sheep be. Actually, you know what? That is something else we could do. Is add a little bit of fluff around the edges. Do we want to have fluff? We're gonna experiment with some fluff. Just a little bit of fluff here and there. Not too much. Just a little bit of texture here and there. That does add a little something to it, doesn't it? He does look a little fuzzier like that, a little fluffier. Squiggly line next to another squiggly line. That's how you get plurals. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I think we can do a little bit of texture. So also, first of all, welcome in, Al's crowd. I will point out we've got autoplay going, attract mode. And the attract mode is getting like close to 2,000 points sometimes, which is ridiculous. But honestly, it's probably good for the game dev stream for the game to be up and like playing. I think that's a problem with a lot of the times I'm doing game dev is I'm just staring at code full screen and no one can see anything else if they pop in to take a look and see what the game is. But now we've got it figured out. We just have to work in half the monitor space. All right, what animal do we tackle next? Pig is good, but we're going to try to make everything. We're going to go down to 5 pixels on the outlines. Although, maybe I should see how this looks first. Maybe I should actually see how this looks first. Did GQ play this yet? I don't know if GQ can do PC games. I don't know. Like that may be an ask too much. All right, so assets, images, animals. We're just gonna make a new folder and call it Animals Improved. And maybe one level we'll use the old crappy dev art, and we'll laugh and laugh and laugh. What did I use for this? Okay, I did numerical. So dog is 5. Yeah. Okay. So I gotta put it on the desktop because reasons. Don't worry about it. And then drop it in here. And then I gotta jump over to our level base. This is where the magic happens, because that's where the animal controller is, I think. All right, who's got the animal controller? Is it you? Yes, there's our animal controller. Animal controller. Throw dog in for... Oh, no, sorry. This is a prefab. Animals. What a beautiful dog. All right, so now go over to Animals Improved and throw that into the sprite. And let's just see. Whoops, hang on, I gotta switch to an actual working scene. New Rover. He's nice and round and ready to be found. There he is. There he is. Yeah, I could work. I could live with that. Like, I think right now he kind of stands out, but once they all have, yeah, I think when everything else is in that similar, slightly thinner outline style, and not like some kind of MS Paint atrocity, then I think we're gonna be sitting pretty. All right, let's do it. We're going all in. This is what we're doing tonight. Oh, you know what? Before I get too far, I should show you guys that we have a working level selector. There are 2 levels listed. Noteworthy items is that every level gives you what your current best score is. Yeah, this font is weird. Luckily, we can swap it out later, but jeez. It's free. It's free from the Unity Asset Store. This is what you can get. You should use Unity because of all the great assets available right there, integrated. They're great. Look at this font. Look at the tasteful amount of extra space. Yeah, in pounds. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely making me want to find another font if we can, but a lot of them are not free for commercial use. And I don't want to just go with baked in, Arial or something. But yeah, you got your three target scores and, whether or not you've achieved each one. Now don't start that again. And it actually does work when you play. And it shows you your currently earned medal. There's no logic for locked levels yet. Oh, but yes, there is a pause menu, and you can quit out of levels. So yes. Ta-da. Brilliant. All right, let's make a pig. A new and improved pig. All right, color palette. Let's kick this pig. I went with pink because pig. You see. That's what I generally do when I'm drawing a pig in a video game, which happens more than you might think. All right. And so our outline color, a nice red. So we want to have a shaded color that's like a little bit more. That might be too much. I don't know. We'll see. And then our outline color, we'll go for a nice bacony. Gonna have accessories. Maybe we should accessorize. Give them a little something something. A lighter pig, perhaps so. That was another thing, is all these animals had gradients. And we're gonna go for the one color cell shade. Cat with pants. All right, the cat's pretty small. So keep that in mind. Okay, so maybe something lighter for the pig. For the main pig color. He's just about as light as we can get. Maybe something like that. And then not go quite so deep for that. And then the outline, we can go a little bit less as well. Just kind of keep it overall a little bit lighter. Yes, no gradients ever. Not allowed. Mustache. He's already got whiskers. We gotta keep in mind, we don't have a lot of room. Cat's out of the bag. Also, on dog. The outline. All right, this is going to be something noteworthy. I might want to think about changing this. The outline. Dog. Yeah, the outline is outside. I guess that's okay. I think that means, oh, yeah. Ooh, wait. 3, 4, 5, 6. How big is a dog? This is your interview question. How big is a dog? Take as much time as you need. Okay. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah. Look at this. I mean, I guess we can just change the size of the dog. Like, we can just change the size of the animals to match. The alternative is we redo the art to line it up better. But yeah, he's a quarter. He's a line width. He's a line width too small. All right, how does that happen? Blending options, stroke. It's already outside. Damn. Okay. Math, I guess we can do math. Right now, his radius is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the line is a quarter. Yes, but I want all the this is really nitpicky. I want all the outlines to be the exact same size. That's probably unnecessary. All right, this will probably be the way to do it because the outline, we can just refresh the outline to 5 pixels here after we scale up the body size. So let's just... Oh no, Rover. Rover's really let himself go over. All right, we're gonna do a little new bit here. Oh wait, no. Instead of doing a new bit here, let's just bring up the old dog art and just match it against that. But my guess is we're going from 6 ticks to 6 1/4. It's always 6, isn't it? So we want to add, oh geez, if we were going up by 1/6, that'd be about 16 2/3%. And so we want to go a quarter of that up. So 4 1/6. So 4. That looks right. Yeah, that's it. Okay. And now blending options, make sure the stroke is still exactly 5 pixels. Looks good. Cool. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Re-export. Just put it on the desktop for now. I don't know. All right, cool. Well, I'm glad we caught that now before things really got out of hand. All right, back to the show here. This right here. This is what people wanted to see. Falling animals. All right, so we got our dog. Our little chunky dog here. All right, pig is next. All right, we have a similar problem here that we need to make sure that we are cautious about. Just making sure that we have the appropriately sized circle for pig. Right there. Why does this not look centered? That's really odd to me. I'm sure it's fine. All right, blending options. 5 pixel stroke. We're gonna do inside position here, just to make the math easier. There we go. There's our pig. Nice and pig. Give it just a hint of pig shading. Oh, you know what? If we want a really clean, really clean round shade line, we'll go with like that. Clear the, oh, just clear out that. Oops. I just want this one to not have a layer style. Oh, but it's an inside layer style. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so I do need to merge these, huh? All right, well then, get rid of this one. Fill this with this. And then brush with this. Blah! Pig tumor. There we go. Perfectly spherical pig. Okay, pig does not have any ears on the outside here. We're gonna, all right, are we gonna go with face is head again? Like that, that works, is the thing. Basically like head is merged with body. Copy layer style, paste layer style, nose. And then give him this here. Nose. Yeah, I mean for pig at least. Like we didn't do that for Rover. Yeah, we'll do the nose shading last, I think. Silly pig face. Let's move this nose off to the side a little bit. Yeah. They can be a pompous pig. Rover got a mouth. I guess the pig needs a mouth too. That's a pretty goofy pig face right there. He is making a face. This pig is full of himself. I can tell right away. Pig. I'm gonna do a Google image search to get a really good look at the ears of a pig. I mean, they're pretty triangular, pretty big. That's the one. That's the face. Do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And then we'll kind of just bring it really close in. And then a little bit. No, bigger. Big old pig ear. It can be behind him too. Like we can have a little bit of perspective on our side here. Ooh, maybe some nice eyebrows on top as well. Oh, actually, that is a quite a pig right there. Okay, fill that in a little bit. Suave pig. This pig knows what's up. What is this? Oh, 75%. What? When? How did that just happen now? I didn't even get an alert of anything getting raised there. It was just sitting there peacefully. All right, that is a decent pig. I'm gonna declare. But I am gonna put this one behind the body. And we're gonna try and manipulate this face. There we go. He got a donkey. He just gets a donkey for free. Move that nose up a bit. I've seen it get a cow. I've seen this thing get a cow on its own. No outside influence. Here it comes. Here it comes. That's a cow waiting to happen right there. Cow in waiting. All right, pig is gonna get little feets. Little bitty feets poking out. There it is. There it is. It's just cascading. It's just cascaded. It's ridiculous. Cow. I want this mouth a little bit higher, I think, to make more room for the little pig feet. So we're just gonna go with he's just gonna have little hooves and tiny legs sticking out. There it is. Ridiculous. Just a little hoof. But he's just a balloon of a pig. He's just a balloon. There we go. How do we feel about this? Give him another one way down here. My only regret is we can't get a curly little tail. I think this is adorable. A little chin. A little swirly chin, maybe? That's it. That's it right there. That's the good stuff. This is what the people want. All right. So let's go with... Give him a little goatee. Or maybe he does need just a genuine, like, chiseled jaw. Hey, Lois. Woink, woink. All right. So dumb. Wait, hang on. Oh, all right, hold on now. What is I don't even know. I don't even know. No, it's like perfect circles, isn't it? Oh no, it's the eyelids. It's the eyelids. Oh no, it's too real. It's too real. And then ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Peter, our pig, Porky Griffin, is dead. Right, just Control Z out of there. It's too good. Oh my goodness. Awful, awful. All right, so right in here, we're gonna put a little shading layer. And we're just gonna give it just a little bit here and there. Oh, that's gotta be on the ear. Yeah, but it's not super necessary, but we'll give it a little bit of this. A little bit of find the feet. There they are. Ooh, did I put pink on the feet? I don't think so. There we go. And the ears. Okay, so that's on there, huh? We're just gonna have to be careful. Oh, let's just do it this way. Just don't even touch. Perfect. It's done. I think that's a pig. I think that's a pig. I think we pigged. Oh, 06 pig. You know what? Let's get that instant gratification and just go ahead and put them in. And also we do need to fix the art for dog. Wait, which one's the real one? It's that one. Okay, get our prefabs. That, and then go over to Animals Improved, drag the dog there, then back to prefabs for pig, and then back to animals and give it that. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Look at that hitbox perfectly lining up exactly how we want it. Its days are numbered. All right, who we want next? That is one good-looking pig. Rooster. All right, let's get a rooster going. Rooster feathers. Eesh. Oh, look at that pig in there. We got the pig. He's so spherical. All right, let me pull up a good picture of a rooster. Oh, jeez, there's so many roosters. Look at these. Just go foghorn leghorn. No. I say. Now you've let the cat get in between your pigs, son, and that's gonna give you a problem down the road. Let's see. This guy looks pretty good. They'll be back. Oh, see this. Oh, there's so many roosters. I feel like this is a good candidate for like the proto rooster. This is what the rooster should look like. Pigs are back for a limited time. This is what a rooster should look like. You gotta have the McPig. You know what? That looks all right. I'm proud of that pig. Cornflakes green rooster. And I think we're gonna go for one of the goals, which I haven't done a great job in the first pass, is I want a little bit of color distinction where possible. Now, obviously, a lot of animals did turn out gray. We're gonna work on that. But like for red, there's not a lot of options. But rooster works out pretty well for that one. Kind of just a vibrant red. Hence the original rooster. All right, so let's see what we got here. Kind of an orangish color for the main body. It does have a bit of a turpiter tone, doesn't it? And then we're gonna move towards red as we get to our shading color, and then finally our outline can be straight up crispy. That's a fun palette right there. That's a delicious palette. All right, so very important first off that we get the color right. This one on the shading, I want to do some texturing as we transition from the main color to the shading color to give it a little bit more like featheriness. So we're gonna experiment with that a little bit. I'm telling you guys in advance for no particular reason. There we go. Blending option. Inner stroke, 5 pixels, stroke color, done. Oh, and also we can have this color here as a foot color for little chicken feet. What's this guy's personality? You know what? We're gonna let the art speak to us. We're gonna let it guide us. But he's got a big round body. That much we know for sure. Actually, you know what? Yeah, like doing this little two-tone thing, that's actually kind of working out pretty nicely for us. All right. Incredibly relatable. And the nice thing is the outline color can double as the like the comb and wattle color. Gotta have the comb and the wattle, right? Well, that is a little bit weird, isn't it? But maybe not. Maybe rooster is a panicky sort. Yes, brilliant. Actually, I think I need his head to be bigger. Let's start with a big eye. Let's get something deep for the eye. Oops, did I go too big on the... Nope, did not. That'll be our eyeball color. Maybe they're screaming just all the time. Okay, so let's see what we got. Let's see what we can do. Clueless. We want to go with Clueless. This is too wide for a bird's head. This is going to be a tricky one. We're just kind of sketching a bit here, I think. Oh, that does not stand out at all. It's fine. Well, now he looks like he's flapping. I was wanting it to be like, kind of like, you know, arms back. Thank you, Germ Dove. Just from looking at the thumbnail. How do I convince the eyes that this is wrapping backwards, not outward? I guess more down. But now it just looks like there's a bird standing in front of a circle. Start low, go high. Oh, yeah. We can kind of get something with that. All right, let me look at this. Boy, you look at a rooster and it's like they just kind of blend together as just one big body. All right, I'm gonna look up fat rooster in hopes that that gets me a little bit closer. Okay, got some AI generated stuff floating around here. Mostly it's just very, very small head proportionally. Like for when you, with the real fat roosters out there, they just look like they have a very small head attached to a perfectly normal rooster body. Which is kind of what we got going on here. Something like that. Oh, you know what? You know what'll probably do the trick? Just this. And now I'm seeing that this color that we chose is just not gonna cut. It's just not gonna cut it. We need louder yellow. We need yellower yellows. That was loud. Let's see. How would this look? Yeah, there we go. Something like that. Vaguely. Boy, this one looks awful. The rooster ball. The annual Rooster Bowl. Maybe, all right, maybe higher up head so that the comb kind of pokes out a little bit. Something like that. Actually, just kind of stick it out of his head there. Hang on. We're getting something there. There's something to that. Kind of, sort of. Give it a little bit of shading, maybe. The comb and the tail. The tail is pretty massive. So maybe we can get like a nice little big feathery tail sticking out the back. Well, not really. And the tail is more of a bluish color. It's kind of a deep blue coming out of the back of the rooster. That can kind of work there. We might drop that entirely. No, I get you. Like it kind of transitions to like the darker feathers when you get kind of down lower. And like the top is more like vibrant red. Yeah, just these different colored feathers going on. Let's try this. Duplicate this layer. Just straight up rasterize layer. Duplicate this layer. No, duplicate this one again. Let's get these kind of deep blues. Now he's a grape. It's less. It's more like a grayish almost, with like blue highlights. All right, and now let's just do like. Oh, I have no idea. This looks nothing like what I wanted. Trash that idea. Like he's got the head. How did we do? Yeah, chicken just had wings going down. 5 pixel. Like the chicken art we had just went like this. And honestly, you know what? Let's just do this as just like arms hanging down. Not realistic chicken. But we'll take a little bit more effort. In just giving it a little bit of featheriness. I might be overlapping in the wrong direction here. Should we be going like this or like this? I guess it doesn't really matter. That looks fine. No, not at all. If we've got some alternate ideas, I'm very open. Okay, so let's change the shading ever so slightly, because we can use this to kind of feather it up, I think. Kind of looks a little bit furry, but that's okay. That's all right. That's all right. It's okay. Let's kind of give it a little bit more here. Switching animals. You do not lose points. Mouse, maybe. What say we bump cat up to the chicken position and then have a mouse? Well, I guess, okay, so mouse instead of chick, I assume. That's going to be very small, but perhaps so. Perhaps we can make that work. All right, this chicken, or this rooster is just looking a little bit. He's looking something. Okay, gotcha. All right, rooster. You know what? I did consider llama. I was just worried it wouldn't be particularly obvious what was going on there. A bee. Not your typical barnyard animal, but when I did look up just lists of farm animals, bee did come up. A potato, now we're talking. That's where it all begins. Okay, can we get a mouse here? Hey, I heard she has a very great redemption storyline or something. I don't know. That's what they tell me, but... mouse, squeak, squeak, it's gray. And then we'll make the cat, like, actually some interesting color. Can fix her. Blending options. All right, so this is where it gets a little bit tricky because we just don't have that much room to work with. Mouse will probably be okay to do like the head is body. Let's see here. So we want to go with like a nice little Give him one of these. Give him one of these and give him some big old ears somewhere. Not necessarily like that is an adorable mouse, admittedly, however. We've got to be conscious of, yeah, there we go, of our overlap stuff. We can draw sometimes. Give him a little bit of pink on the ears. A little too coral. Let's move. Behind. I think we do something about this. Let's break this up into two different layers. Ugh, well, that's obviously not it. That's definitely not it. What do I not like about this? The line goes too far down. That's what I don't like. It's still probably a little bit too big over the general. All right, let's merge it after all. It goes a little bit too far out of the zone. And then give him some little feet. You can't tell. You can't tell what's going on there. Is it gonna go? Oh no. Just look over occasionally and it's practically a cow. Oh, it's really trying to squish it in there. Just a little sprinkling of animals on top. There it goes. All right, good. Tiny Mouse. Tiny Mouse is okay. He doesn't need much shading, does he? Baby mouse. All right, we're just gonna do mouse. We're gonna have to fix the text. I gotta remember to make sure I update the lose texts. All right. Mouse is small and therefore there's less to get wrong. All right. Something about squeaking, yeah, or cheese, or I don't know. Or cheese, maybe cheese. Okay, next one up currently is cat. We can probably still make cat work. Or we can make this the new chicken and put cat a little bit higher up. Although chickens are bigger than cats. Well, taller. What do we want? What do we want item number 2 to be? Chicken or cat? Either way, it's going to be this big. So let's get that. Let's get that the right size. Do that. We want to do something a different color, for one thing. Chicken then cat. That gets us into a nice different color right off the bat, which is good. Yeah, that's true, which is nice. All right, so we got like a nice chickeny white color. Chicken. Animal. Chicken animal. Thank you. Yeah, there's nothing really. It's basically going to be what we've already got. Of just this kind of like dirty white kind of color. Yeah, this is fine for the shading color. Honestly, I feel like this color set is okay. That works. That works for me. Chicken orb. Chicken orb, here we come. Egg. It is egg. Round egg. All right, chicken. I need you to just work out flawlessly. We may have a slightly darker color for your eyes, though. Hey, Bull Run. That's the plan. All right. Big-eyed chicken? Like a chicken with really weirdly big eyes? Or we go with, you know, really, really out of it chicken. What do we think here? Let's see. Let's just try some things and see what looks good. Angry chicken. Like an angry bird of some kind. You know what? I kind of want to get a slightly darker beak here and kind of delineate that a bit more. Dang it, did I draw it on this? I did draw it on this layer. That's fine. We're just gonna merge that in. He's mad at the pig. Why would he be mad at the pig? I don't understand. All right, so he gets a little bit of this action. There we go. It's looking real good. But he's still ultimately going to be just this little borb. Right, right. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll work on the shading just a little bit here to kind of give it, again, a little bit more of that, like, just a little ruffly, a little bit of separation. There you go. Feathers. Trim out all of this excess here. Yeah, the bigger animals give us a lot more room to really get silly. Like the pig. The pig is looking good. Rover is looking all right. Oh gosh, it's about to cow. He's about to cow. All right. So we've got. Let's see how we're faring here. Should still have a very low face. Yeah, I like that. I do like that. All right, grab our new and improved animal art here. Throw in rooster, mouse, and chicken. Okay, so this is now mouse. Boop, squeak. Animal 2 is now chicken. Animal 4 is still rooster, but is better rooster. There we go. Plop them on it. Now we're gonna have two different types of chickens, which is a little bit weird. We have the good chickens and the old-fashioned chickens. This does look a lot nicer, I must admit. That should count. No, the hitbox is a perfect circle to be as fair as possible. Original recipe chicken. There you go. All right, that's looking all right. The little angry chicken is I do like that. Okay, we wanted to do cat after chicken in place of the original chicken. So it's going to be the size of the old chicken. Right here. All right. So let's start getting creative here with the cat. Something doesn't translate well on the rooster. The head is too small, maybe? That's what I'm seeing. Like if I'm seeing anything obvious, it's like that head is tiny. If we have time, we'll try a few things. We still have a lot of animals to get through and not a lot of time to do it. Cat. What color is a cat? In this case, cat. Google, quick, show me a cat. We could do a black cat. We already have rooster kind of acting as our orange animal, but we don't have anything black. So we could just have a black cat with kind of like some bluish highlight. Here, look at this. Look at this picture of this cat here. Look at the colors on it here. because you got like the actual black color, because you know, black cat. But then the highlight, it's kind of blue. If you just pick the color. I like that a lot. And then we can do like the traditional like yellowy eyes. Ah, yes, that is a cat, all right. I'd know it anywhere. So let's see. So we'll probably do black for shading. Blue, we're going to go for more of a highlight style than we've been doing. And then somewhere in the middle is right around here for this kind of intermediate, like main color, I guess. All right, blending options. 5 pixel inner stroke of this color. Highlight just a little bit for now. I don't know how much I'm gonna like. December 1st is a little bit of an aggressive timeline, admittedly. All right, so we want yellow eyes, right? So we'll see what we can get done. Yellow eyes with black pupils. Cat will be adorable. New layer. Got to do it on a new layer here. Cat. Oh yes, definitely. He's gotta do his little ooh. Cat. And he just needs some good ears, right? And then we're basically home free. That ear might end up going behind. I don't know. We'll see. Let's do a quick little color him in here. Do we want a little bit of pink? A little bit of pink in the ear. Seems like a little loud. Because otherwise he's just such a nice, calm cat. Let's try putting that behind the cat. That is pretty nice. That is a pretty nice cat already. We'll work on the shading colors a little bit. Pause, absolutely pause. Now we can do these. Give him little beans. All right, we'll give little Mister his beans. Well, this is gonna translate poorly. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, yee. It might be too much noise. I don't know. Maybe just a splot. No, splotch is bad. What about just gentler? I don't know. You know what I think could work on this? I think we might be able to get a tail in here. Maybe. We're gonna try to, at least. Give him a nice little tail to snuggle up with. It's a delicate operation. Okay, I have to kind of have to split this into two pieces then. One for the front, one for the back. There we go. It's everything you need for a cat, really. Okay, so this part here is where we're doing the highlighting. Oh, right, the ear is here. Here, no, here, no, here, here. Ah, so the outline is part of that. Okay, I just gotta be gentle with it then. Yeah. There he is. There we go. Yeah, some gentle ones. Very gentle. Like, I'm gonna break my 5 pixel minimum rule here. Nice long whiskers. Gentle whiskers. I think that's a cat. He very much stands out from the previous cat. Meow. What size is this one? This is size 3. Rooster. My bane. This layer is empty. This layer is just turned off. That's the wings. There's his face. Oh, and then there's a lot of color there as well. Okay. Would this look any better? Ignoring the fact that it gets like horribly blurry. Cat is a chunky boy. Is this a better rooster, do we think? Like, A or B? A, short. We're making round animals look better. What if there was no shading on top of the wings? Let's see. Give it a little bit. set up your art station today. Nice, nice. We may come back to Rooster again. We are missing. We got dog. We're going up bigger now. Sheep. Ooh, sheep. I gotta be careful about sheep. Pay with a picture of a check. That's not gonna fly. I've got some serious gameplay happening over there. Okay, I gotta make sure I get the right radius on here because it's less clear on the sheep. So I need to be careful. But I think the sheep color is fine. It's so entertained. Good. Okay, sheep is 1.6. Wait, what? No. Sheep is after pig. Okay, sheep is 1.9. Which puts us at, ooh. Here? Okay, hang on. Hang on. I gotta turn off attract mode for a second. Show me sheep. Where is the hitbox on sheep? Okay, on the right side, it just about intersects. Okay, that's what I figured. Sure, can I not pay you? Okay, so I think we want right here. This is where the sizes get a little bit weird, but it's all right. We're gonna make it work. All right, so let's grab our color palette here. We may improve this a bit as well over the old sheep colors. So we used to have like our light sheep face and then some wool, and the outline color was a little bit dark, but not much. And that was about it. That's basically the palette. Cat. Oh, you want the cat in the attract mode. We'll put it in after the sheep. If we spend all our time updating the art in the game, we're not going to be drawing much. All right. So let's get that. Oh right, we want to have wool. Yeah, this is a tricky one. The body and the head were different colors. So let's do fluffy. Oh, I got an idea. Let's do an alternate brush. Oh, where is it? Brush? No. No, not flow. Brushes. Scattering. Here we go. That's a little bit too scattered. Can we scatter less? I think that'll give us a nice little bubbly wool shading. Except the color is just awful. Layers. Make our lighters darker. For the wool. This is CS2. Came out around 2004, 2005. I got it when I was in college for a class, and I've been using it for the last 20 years. And it's good enough. Does everything I need, I figure. Yeah, I still don't like the darkness of that output layer. I have not. I am not familiar with this. Something like this. This still looks pretty awful. And we are going to add some bobblies to the outside. Oh, turn off the scattering. Give it a little bit of fluff for our wool. Web-based Photoshop clone. Okay. I might have to check that out. Yeah, I've gotten extremely used to Photoshop over the past 20 years. Very cloud. Okay. Now we need a head. Sticking out of the wool. Let's just draw an outline and fill it in. No, let's go more for a bean. No, let's go for a, yeah. Okay, there's our head. Now we're gonna take this and add a goofy face. What are we thinking for this one? Also, we should probably get an outline on this. That outline color is just not dark enough. There we go. That's better. Copy layer style, paste layer style. If you don't have any software available. Yeah. And yeah, from seeing quite a few of me doing this right now. All right. What kind of face are we looking for our sheep friend here? We've had some wonderful ones tonight. No nonsense sheep. Hollow Knight face sheep. It's him. Hollow Knight reference, Silk Song, Wool Song. Bapanada. Woolen Knight. Sad, tired sheep. Sleepy sheepy. Sleepy sheepy. That's it. He's a sleepy sheepy. It's brilliant. Peter Piglin. Hey, Lois. Get that out of here. Yeah, it's got to be fused with Peter, of course. Hey, Lois, I did the fusion dance. All right, I need a color that's a little bit between this and this. Ah, perfect. This one. For the ears. Gonna have nice little sleepy ears here. We could give him a little nightcap. He needs a nightcap. We gotta give him some color, right? So it only stands to reason that he gets... All right, hang on. I know exactly what nightcap we need. The one from Kirby Superstar. It's green. It's this one. It's this one right here. He's gonna get the little sleepy green Kirby hat. It's got a little bobble. A real honk shoe kind of hat, yeah. Perfect. Got to get the little bobble on the end. Beautiful. Red? Red? You want red this time? How about red? Beautiful. And then he needs some little yellows on it. On his terrible bed. Just the awful bed mods. Oh, I love it. That's some programmer art. These beds. They're great. They're great. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, this little guy, this little creature here, he needs some cozy little feetsies. Oh, right, that's why. Okay. Then a little bit of erase to influffin it. You see what I'm going for here? You see, look, see. I'm giving it a little bloop and bloop, and then it's like, oh, it's coming out of the wool. Coming out of the wool works. Little quick shading on these. Back ones are fine. Head. There you are. A little bit under the cap, a little bit around the side. Perfect. Oh, he's our sleepy boy. Throw it on the desktop. This is item 7. This sheep. Jeez, we still have 4 more. Oh no. Another stream of this. All right. Let's start replacing some art. Animals improved. We're getting sheep and cat in here. Cat is the new 3. And that's everything up to sheep now. He's sleepy. Eepy, sleepy, sheepy. All right, load him up. All right, it's time to get our goat on. No, please. Goat. Come on, get those pigs to touch. I want to see. Oh, the cat. Oh. Honestly, the pig is great. The pig is honestly great. Sheep. Sleepy sheep. All right, we're gonna do rectangular eyes. Eepy sheepy. Okay, this one I remember is a weird size. So last one was 1.9. This one's 2.25. What was I thinking? Two and a half. Can I get some backdrop here? Yeah, so 1, 2, and a halfway up to that one. New art, yeah. I'll have to update the wooden boards here, and that's basically it. Everything else is good enough for now. All right, so we want to land right here and go to here and then come back. No. Okay, so this is too small. This is probably too big. You know what I could do is I could just change the grid subdivisions to 4. And then it will actually line up with one of these. How about that? Perfect. Boom. Goat. A level with different shapes. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be in the first release. I can do a content pack for free later on if I wanted to. And focus on levels that we can actually knock out quickly. No, I've got it on my wish list because I still do a lot of pixel art games. This is like one of the rare instances of a 2D game that I'm doing that is not fully pixel art. I'm waiting for it to... It is! And I actually ran into issues with the compilation. Foul play, except it wasn't a chicken, don't worry about it. I actually ran into compiler issues, and I'm not sure what went wrong. And I was like, you know what? It'll go on for... In fact, which does something. If you don't match it, that would be interesting. It'll go on sale for like 50% off and be like $10. It's like, that's a business expense. It's fine. Goat. What color is a goat? Could be a brown goat. Thing is, we're gonna be doing brown for horse and donkey. So that's a lot of upper level brown. We've got white for chicken, but chicken is a pretty long ways down. So we could have a white goat. A nice fluffy white goat. Or just a dark brown goat, and then the mule gets like a really rough brown to it. Or we could just go fluffy white goat. Here we go. This is, look at that. That's, no, not that one. Not that one. Oh, this guy right here. This guy looks like a contender. Oh, that's a goat right there. Just stick his head on there. Photo. Just grab this Google image goat and stick it on a circle and call it a day. Yeah, kind of this like slightly yellow tinted white. What is this color here? Yeah, look at this. Yeah. Ugly, impure white for our shaded color. And then go with a little bit cleaner wool white. See, now this one feels like too wrong. Like that. That to that to that. This for the outline color. Don't have much purple. A blue or purple goat. Do we have blue goats? I mean, there are certainly some Google images of blue goats. That is certainly a color that exists, but not your traditional goat color. The goat bat. Ah, yes. The goat. What a good goat it was. Blending option. Red. Inside position. Lock transparency. Shade it. Give the orb some texture now. I think we can get away with this with the smudge tool. We're gonna try to, ooh, that might be too, we can kind of do like this little number to give it some fuzz or some fur. It definitely feels a little bit like cheating. What if the goat is eating something? I like this idea. The goat is eating a pretzel. Something interesting for the goat. I mean, his horrible goat stare will probably be a good step in the right direction. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's see here. Let's duplicate layer again, purely for the, we need our goat horns, which are going to be a little bit more of a gray color. We'll give it a little tint of blue here. Oh, change that stroke style to outside. And also, we'll change the stroke color in a little bit. Letters are for suckers. Stroke color. Give it something like that. We'll figure out the exact way that a goat's horn should look. I guess it's not really blue, is it? It really is more matching the color of the goat itself a bit more. Something like that. Yeah, I think that's about more what we're looking for a goat. Beautiful. All right, we need haunting goat eyes as well. This is a major part of this. Also, this goat shape, this goat face killer is the wrong shape. We gotta figure out what a proper goat face should look like. All right, get rid of that. Get rid of that. He's got a little horn. He's got little horns. But then almost a triangle shape. You know, let's just get some rough goat direction going on here. Horrifying already. Yep. That's just a skull. Okay, big eyes, but horrible pupils. I mean, it's already horrible. Okay, hang on. We're getting goat suddenly. This is looking more goat-like. This is good. Don't want to Google goat eyes. Don't. It's awful. All right. Bring this back down to 5. Oh, good. All right, this nose is not working for me. I'll say this face shape in general is very horrifying. Maybe it just needs some shading to make it look a little better. The shading is not the problem. Too big of a smile. Ears. Ears. He definitely needs ears. You're absolutely right. Behind the head. Behind the horns. Let's give him little goatee ears. Something like this, but good. Copy layer style, paste layer style. Oh my, there were some holes. Maybe give a little bit of pink in there. Maybe that'll help him out. The pink does not help him out. All right, get him a little bit of this instead. The horns are in the wrong spot. That's probably I think that's causing some issues. I think normally you would have more like this. That and this. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a much nicer, much friendlier goat. This is a much more lovable goat. Less kill trophy. Less bad stuff in general. All right, we'll kind of just shift him around a little bit. Try to get him within the orb a little bit more. And then do a similar one of these numbers here, where we take the appropriate colors. And we just kind of have him helplessly dangling from his orbness. An arm of a goat. Legs are weird though. That might be about as that's probably just gonna have to do. Oh, but we will give him a different color. Let's give him hoofiness. And then a little bit of shading here and there. Okay, so next, on the head, I want to use a little bit of fuzziness on the texture here. Just to give him a little bit make him look a little bit more furry. And I guess we can do that on... no, that makes it too blurry. All right, we're not going to do that. All right. Goat accomplished. He's a goat now. He's at least a goat. He looks a lot better than that goat does. All right. I think that's all we got time for. A goatee. Because, I mean, he is a goat. That's a good point. Honestly, yes. Yeah. Good call. Yeah, that's an old trick I learned in Photoshop is the you can use the smudge tool set to a high strength but a low radius, and then you can kind of like you can fake hair. Like it won't stand up to scrutiny, but it looks okay. All right. There we go. That is 08 goat. Good news for all you Haunted Donkey fans. The donkey art lives to see another day. This is what we had for goat. This is the old goat. Look at that. I mean, it's still programmer art, but it's like passable. Huge upgrade. There we go. Like, yeah, looking at that, that is fantastic. This looks like a sellable game now. There's still a ton of major changes needed. So, all right. The next big milestone that I need to hit is the Steam page needs to be live so that people can wish list and, you know, actually bookmark it, whatever else. The things holding me back from that, Steam has approved it, but I don't want to do it until we have decent screenshots to show that, one, this game looks okay, and two, it has different levels and stuff that like make it weird and interesting stuff. You don't have to have a video. It would be a nice to have. However, we don't have music yet. Yeah, video is not required. So we got that going for us, which is nice. There's our new goat, looking great. Honestly, this looks good until he hits Donkey, and then we have yeah, then it's not gonna be so nice. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's a little sheep with his nightcap. He's so sleepy. You know what? Rooster's okay. I'm okay with the rooster. If anything, I think it's just his eyes are very small, and so you don't read the face as well. But I think it's all right. Just watch this. That's true. That's a good point. Perhaps so. But yeah, let's hit up the to-do list here. We didn't check off many things tonight. Improved animal art is in progress. There's still no exit button from the level select menu. We'll swish. Yeah, it's a huge step up. Yeah, absolute minimum before I want to go live is I want to have enough levels that are visually different to be like, oh, there's some interesting mechanics at play in this game. How interesting! I would be interested in purchasing this software, please. Thank you. If we are going to do a trailer, we can't do it without music. And so I'm going to have a very difficult decision to make as far as music goes on, are we going for the license-free, you know, like Incompetech kind of stuff? Or am I going to just like break out some instruments, strum for a bit, and hope it sounds decent enough? Either way, I do need to include like settings for volume on audio. There's no audio yet, that's a lot to do when you think about it. But we'll do fine. This is an important step. Progress. All right. What are we doing? Are we doing anything? Let's find out. No. Doesn't have to be final music. That's true. It has to be trailer music, though. So we'll see. It's people's first impression, you know? It's like, I don't want it to sound like, you know, off the shelf, you know, mobile fare kind of, you know, like, oh, slap some assets onto this match 3 and call it a day. I want it to have a little personality. We'll see. I'm rambling. Everyone, have a wonderful day, night, whatever. I will be back Wednesday I'll probably have the rest of the animals done by then, or maybe I'll save it. Maybe this is a good collaborative thing to do, is to kind of play around with, what do you guys think? What color should this animal? Oh, there he is. Oh no, haunted. We're haunted. We have to go. Goodbye.